Hiya, my name is Stephanie and I bring you tech and gaming with a please. Today I'm going gaming adjacent and talking about what it looks like for a year in the life of a small-time content creator, a la me. Around my 1-year anniversary or streamiversary, I did a few Twitter posts about what my year in finances looked like, and I've been dying to share more. I just haven't had the time. So now that I do have some time, I want to get into it. I'm ready to dive deep into what I've made streaming and what you might expect streaming likewise. So when talking about income on Twitch, people get very touchy very quickly, understandably, because it's not really income, it's payments directly from people who appreciate what you're putting out and want to put something back in to support you as a content creator. So let me start off by saying, I appreciate the living heck out of everyone who has supported me on screen and off screen, financially or not. And the fact that I'm still doing this is thanks to you. So first things first, let's set up some parameters for a small creator, because you might hear small and think X viewers, and someone else might hear small and think I mean Y amount of viewers. Let's unpack my definition here. I currently stream on Twitch to an average of 27 people, and I started on Twitch with 0 viewers, except for my phone counted as a viewer because I had to look at chat on my phone on my PS4 streams. But we're just looking at that first year where I was at either 0 or 1 viewer, and up to around 26 viewers, I would say, is where I hit my highest in my average year. So here's what my streams during that time looked like. I streamed an average of 5 to 15 hours a week. I made 1 brand partnership with Lucid Sound Audio, code Lucid Please, for 20% off headsets in late 2019, around 10 months into streaming. I have some limited merch that's been purchased, but I don't promote very heavily. And I currently have a community of around 3,500 people between multiple platforms. It was roughly 3,000 on my streamiversary. I'm not a partner on any streaming platform. I'm not verified, I'm not partnered with anyone, I'm just an affiliate at best. So small content creator looks different to different people, but that's what small looks like in this conversation. What I do to receive funds. Before going into how much I receive, it's important to clarify what I do. It's a common misconception that all streamers are the same. We are not. So first and foremost, I do not do any lewd work. 0 problems with people doing it. Just want to be clear that as a woman online, the common assumption is that I must be doing lewd work of some kind for money, and I'm not. You see my shoulders in posts on Instagram sometimes. That's it. I also don't really do consulting work or have any kind of Patreon benefits. That's a pretty common thing for streamers to do. Not my thing either. This is like the most like consulting stuff I'll do, and this is for free. But I also don't just show up online and play video games. I spend hours improving my content. I don't really drink while live so I can give the best show possible. And I've watched hundreds of hours of videos on how to improve my content, and I rewatch my own content constantly to improve. So I don't do nothing, but I don't do everything. What I think is most important to like the fact that I've received any contributions is that I create a consistent place for people to feel calm, valued, and heard. It's rare for me to miss a message, even in chat, that's going fast, or to ignore someone. I just don't do that. I created a community through shouting out creators I value, encouraging the people I want to grow with, etc. So I would say I've built a pretty healthy, caring community. The biggest way I've received contributions has been subs and bits through Twitch. I'm on multiple platforms, but that's been the biggest way that I've received any kind of financial contributions. It's why a like and subscribes go so far. So I've had income streams from a lot of different places, but major financial contributions have almost exclusively been from Twitch. All right, now to the especially juicy bit, the breakdown on how much I made streaming. In 1 year, I streamed 310 hours. I posted/reposted approximately 10,000 tweets. I posted around 160 times on Instagram. I shared approximately 300 Instagram stories. I uploaded 12 videos on YouTube. I said that so weird, on YouTube. And I made approximately $3,000. So there's a lot to unpack there, right? I worked how many hours for how much payout? For every hour in front of the camera and roughly every hour behind it, I probably made around $5 per hour. That's nothing close to even a part-time job. And it's honestly a lot more than a lot of content creators make, unfortunately. The awesome news is that I loved every minute of learning new things, creating a community, and developing my brand and everything related to it. How much I spent growing this hobby. So I sunk about twice what I made into my hobby. I'm only able to do that because I have a full-time job, and I pretty much never spend money otherwise. I'm breaking up this regularly scheduled programming to share how I quantify my spending. I realized I didn't do that in this video, and leaving it out would be a huge disservice to you. So I'm going back in and I'm gonna explain. Every month, I do a budget where I calculate everything that I bought that I would attribute to streaming. I'm including a longer list in the comments on the video, but you can see that down below. Some of my biggest expenses last year were building a PC, art for my channel, and my camera. And yes, you'll see below that I mentioned subs to other content creators on my list of expenses that I include as part of my estimate of how much I spend on Twitch. I found Twitch when I was trying to make it a part-time job. Therefore, but for my involvement with Twitch, I wouldn't be gifting other content creators subs and bits and things. And you might also think that I'm overestimating my spending. I include a lot of things in what I attribute to Twitch. That's a valid thought. Unfortunately, nobody here is interested in a 365-day spreadsheet of my spending, so we're gonna settle on I received in contributions roughly half of what I spent related to Twitch streaming. One other thing I didn't mention is charity too, and how that factors into my calculations. I used the word donate in this video to mean tips. Donate is common lingo on Twitch to mean tips, but I've actually done charity events where we raise money, and I cut off 16 inches of hair for Wigs for Kids. So I've done actual charity events, and to be clear, I don't think I counted the money that I contributed or that others contributed through me as part of my spending or my earning. So back to your regularly scheduled programming. So now how I could have made more. I'm not big into encouraging donations or tipping or anything like that. What I receive makes me so grateful, but I've only ever done one subathon, and that was for my streamiversary. I don't put emphasis on buying things for me, and I don't really sell myself frequently. I'm very low-key. If money is your biggest goal on Twitch, there are definitely ways to make more than I have and to spend less than I have. On Twitch, a good community and some nice emotes will take you a very long way. In fact, a lot of streamers in certain communities find themselves being supported with very little reinvestment into their streams. That's the not so quick or dirty info on what 1 year of streaming has looked like for me financially. Too long didn't watch, I spent more than I received, but I could never have explored so many hobbies or interests without the support I received. And I did receive quite a bit more than many content creators my size do get. Speaking of finances, you've just gotten all of this information totally free, and I'm not asking for any money from you. If you've appreciated this straightforward look and recognize I made $0 educating you on this because I'm not a monetized YouTube partner, and you want to thank me, liking and subscribing is free. So is a comment with what you enjoyed or your favorite color or whatever you want to say to potentially help boost me up in the YouTube algorithm. I am almost at YouTube partner qualification requirements. I'm about 600 subs away. So anything helps, and a sub really does go much further than you think. Thank you again for watching.